fast track to inflammation relief in 3 easy steps. Did you know that chronic inflammation is the root cause of feeling tired, fatigued, brain fog, joint pain, and even stubborn weight gain? Plus, chronic inflammation is behind cardiovascular disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, as well as autoimmune conditions like Hashimoto's. Most people have this question: why did I get inflammation and what can I do today to improve it? In today's video, I'm going to tell you in detail why you got inflammation in the first place, and my proven 3-step process that can permanently get rid of inflammation in your body. So stick around because you want to know this 3-step process, which has helped thousands of people to get rid of inflammation permanently. Hi there! I've worked with thousands of people over the course of several years. What I've noticed was that many weren't getting better because nobody addressed their chronic inflammation. The biggest reason? Most practitioners or people aren't even aware what causes chronic inflammation in a person's body. Because unless you know the reasons for your inflammation, how are you going to fix it? That's why the first thing you need to know are the root causes of your inflammation. So what are these root causes? Inflammation happens for a reason in your body, and you need to know why inflammation is present. That's what I call root causes. There are 5 major root causes which lead to inflammation in the body. Let's first talk about these root causes, and then I'm going to tell you a stepwise plan how to fix this inflammation permanently. Number 1 reason of chronic inflammation in people's bodies is poor dietary choices. Yes, food is medicine, but wrong food is going to cause too much inflammation in the body. Most of us aren't even aware that we're consuming food that can actually cause inflammation. The modern-day diet is filled with inflammatory food. That's the reason, over the course of time, these accumulated poor dietary choices lead to inflammation. Most people think, well, my diet is really good now, but what about your diet 10 or 20 or even 30 years ago? This inflammation can be present because of poor dietary choices from years ago. So what are these inflammation-causing foods? The number 1 inflammation-causing food is sugar. Time and again, research has shown that too much sugar in the form of white sugar, brown sugar, honey, jaggery, all of these things will cause inflammation in the body. And most of us have some kind of sugar added to our diet. That's the number 1 reason. The second reason is fast food or processed food. These have been completely modified from natural sources and made into artificial foods. These processed foods are very high in substances or chemicals which cause inflammation in the body and harm us. The third food causing inflammation is dairy. Most people get shocked when I talk about dairy. The reason being they've been consuming or have been told that dairy is really healthy for their diet. But in reality, the modern-day dairy is very inflammatory. Why? The way dairy is produced in the food industry causes too much inflammation. The last food on this list is gluten. Again, the original gluten that we were consuming years ago has been completely genetically modified, and the current gluten is really toxic for our body. Most people are gluten sensitive, and that's why it causes too much inflammation. So you see, these are different foods which are the main reason for causing inflammation in our body. This is the number 1 root cause. Now, the second root cause is chronic stress. We all get exposed to stress in our daily lives. Unfortunately, in the last 5 to 10 years, we've been exposed to stress more than usual. Whether from work-related stress, financial stress, pandemic stress, or personal reasons. All this stress affects our body negatively and causes inflammation. Most people think they can handle stress really well. But here, we're not talking about whether you can handle stress or not. It's just the exposure to stress on your body that's the reason for inflammation. The third reason for inflammation is nutritional deficiency, especially deficiency of vitamin D and good omega-3s in the body. Our current diet is actually poor in omega-3 and very high in omega-6. This high omega-6 diet especially comes from vegetable oils like canola oil, sunflower oil, safflower oil. When you have too much omega-6, that competes with omega-3, and that's why we all become deficient in omega-3s. Plus, we're also deficient in vitamin D. Vitamin D is a sun vitamin, and most of us don't get enough exposure to the sun. That's one of the biggest reasons for having chronic inflammation in the body. The fourth reason for inflammation is exposure to toxins. Whether environmental toxins like chemicals added to crops and food, air pollution, heavy metals like lead or mercury present in our food, or mold toxins in our environment. More toxins are being poured into our environment each day, and chronic exposure leads to increased inflammation. The fifth and last reason is chronic infections in our body. These can be overgrowth of bad bacteria in our gut, presence of parasites, viral infections like Epstein-Barr virus, or even post-viral infections. These chronic infections can trigger inflammation in the body. So these are the 5 big root causes of inflammation. Most people look for that one root cause which caused their inflammation. My research shows that most people have a combination of 2 to 3 root causes playing a role together. That's exactly why addressing just one root cause won't solve your problem. You need to address all the root causes to get rid of inflammation permanently. Now let me share with you my proven 3-step process, which I've implemented with thousands of people and got great results. The very first step is working on a diet where you eliminate foods which are high in inflammation and include foods which are anti-inflammatory. You need to first eliminate foods causing inflammation. Exclude any kind of sugar. Give up all processed food and fast food. Give up any kind of fried food. Give up dairy like milk, yogurt, all kinds of cheeses, and give up gluten. Then what should you eat? What are those anti-inflammatory foods which will immediately reduce inflammation naturally? The very first food on this list is all the colorful non-starchy vegetables. Time and again, research has shown that each colorful vegetable has a specific antioxidant that helps lower inflammation. Make sure you're eating a rainbow color diet. Several colorful non-starchy vegetables should be included in every meal. Next, include good quality protein. If you're vegan or vegetarian, this protein comes from nuts and seeds like chia seeds, flax seeds, almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, or beans, legumes, or lentils. If you eat animal products, then fish, chicken, or grass-fed organic beef are great alternatives. Then include good omega-3 and good fats in your diet. Foods high in omegas and good fats are avocados, nuts and seeds, as well as fatty fishes. Make sure you're including these good fats along with good oils like olive oil and coconut oil regularly. It's also important to start your day with an anti-inflammatory routine. One drink that's helped thousands. As soon as you wake up, use 1 cup of warm water, add half an inch of grated ginger, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, squeeze half a lemon, and add a little stevia as a sweetener. This powerful anti-inflammatory drink has helped thousands within a few weeks. Step 2 includes specific supplements that help reduce inflammation. The right supplements can turbocharge your results, especially when paired with the right diet. The number 1 supplement is vitamin D with vitamin K2. Most people take vitamin D, but it's very important to take it combined with vitamin K2. Why? Vitamin D absorption gets better with vitamin K2. Also, vitamin D deposits calcium in your bones, but without vitamin K2, calcium gets deposited around your heart and in your arteries and veins. With vitamin K2, calcium only goes into your bones, so take a minimum of 5,000 units of vitamin D with vitamin K2. The second supplement is a specialized combination of anti-inflammatory herbs like curcumin ginger, Boswellia quercetin, and specialized enzymes which help reduce inflammation. By combining all these anti-inflammatory herbs into one supplement, you can see dramatic results within a month. The third supplement is high-dose omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA. You need a minimum of 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams of EPA and DHA daily to see any benefit. In step 3, focus on other lifestyle changes. If you're exposed to stress, whether it's work-related, personal, relationship, or physical, you can reduce its effects through meditation, deep breathing exercises, or using an adrenal supplement. A combination of ashwagandha, phosphatidylserine, B vitamins, and theanine can be very effective. The second lifestyle focus is sleep. A good quality 7 to 8 hours of sleep is very important. Sleep is when your body recovers from inflammation and repairs itself. Most of us are sleep deprived, so prioritize your sleep. The last thing is working on exercise or a body movement routine. Most of us have sitting jobs, spending hours daily sitting and looking at a computer, which causes too much inflammation. Create a routine of at least 15 to 20 minutes of body movement daily, whether it's cardio or strength training. This 3-step process has helped thousands of people get rid of inflammation. If you follow all 3 steps, within a few weeks you'll see a substantial difference in how you're feeling and your inflammation levels. Consistency is key, so follow this for at least 3 to 4 weeks. Please share your stories and results in the comments section so I can learn more about what's happening with you and how this process helps you get rid of your inflammation. I hope you find this video useful. If you do, please like and subscribe to my channel and share this video with others who might benefit from this great information. Until next